Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. What I'm doing here tonight is stripping a load of singles cable. Might be the best camera angle for you, but it's a lot of singles. You can see the whiteness on me. I'll show you here in the camera. I've took the outer coating off it. So I'm going to run it through this copper wire stripper and put it into the copper bucket. Now I can't lift the copper bucket now, it's that heavy at the minute. So I just strip single cable, no other cable, just because it's easier to strip, and once I get thick cable I'll strip it, but yeah, I just strip singles. I like singles running through this, so easy. Now I know a lot of people like stripping by hand, but no, for me it's hard to beat this. I know people probably have a routine of stripping singles and stuff quick, but you can't beat this machine. I don't think myself. Like, it takes time to tune it in alright and stuff like that, but once you get used to the machine, it's simple. It's a piece of piss really. So I'll just wrap it up in my hand into the copper bucket. I do this all night. I know Ian Matthews and a few other guys like stripping by hand, but for me, I don't know, I find it's a lot faster to strip like this. Now, a lot of people are running it all through together, and a lot of people are running it all through together and then take the coating off it, but I don't have, sometimes I have to go away for a while, and other times I might be able to get back at it tonight. So I strip what I can, and I'll get back to resting another night. So, as I said, I'm trying to clean up now on stuff I'm over by COVID. I've done a lot today. Now, the copper bucket there and the brass bucket, you can't lift them, they're that heavy. I stripped all the brass handles today. There was something like 14 pounds in brass, 15 pounds, so you're talking about 7 kilo in brass there you are. So that was a nice little payday there today. So, but I didn't go through thick enough because that's 1.5 cable. I'm doing the 2.5 first. How I know the difference between it was I did electrical for 2 years before the recession hit in 2008, and just went belly up then, and I had a kid then, and when times got good again, it was too late for me because we had a house and things like that, and I had to get work at other work to pay more money. So it wasn't paying. I know I should have waited out and did my electrical course, but the money wasn't good enough. I wouldn't able to reach the bills. So yeah, a lot of guys out there know what I mean. So I used to get a lot of this kind of stuff. I'd get bags of this a day. But when I was doing this first, copper was like €2 a kilo. Not even €2 a kilo. So I was making hundreds out of it even a month on copper alone. So imagine that, the weight I used to get back then. So that's singles, or that's 1.5. We're going to get to 2.5 first. And then the smaller cable I'll change the blade. But yeah, I've stripped this all day. I went to the recycling centre today. This is like a depot for dropping stuff off, electrical and things like that. When I strip out my electrical stuff, cut the cable off, take whatever I need out of it, you can put it in for free. And when I was at one of the containers, now and again I take computers and stuff like that, or any bit of wire, some little bit of wire I see that's I can grab quick, I grab and put in my boot. But look, there'll be nothing said. A lot of people come down and take bits out of the machines and stuff like that for parts that they need. But yeah, there was about, oh god, 40 kilos of this cable. And I was like, oh my god, can I get it? But no, I couldn't get it. It was all tangled up and there was just too much in it to grab at one go. But if I got it, I'd be busy for a night. A couple of nights anyway. There'd be easily 25 kilos of pure copper out of it. Easy. But yeah, my subscriber count are going good. It's 1,041 now, thanks to you all. I know the shout out helped me big time, but yeah, it's going good. Just my watch time. If any of you are watching this video, I have playlist. If you don't mind watching my playlist or let the playlist run, just to help me to bump up my watch time. I still have a long way to go on my watch time, but it'd be nice to hit the watch time hours. I set up in the playlist. I think there's something like 60, 70 videos. If you could let it run for me to help me up my watch time, it'd be very, very helpful. I'd be very thankful, I would. Just to get me there, you know. It'd be a big boost for me. It was a big bummer at the time. Look, it's not much money you make on YouTube, very little, but it's just nice to achieve that. Like when they bumped it up to 1,000 subscribers, like I never get that. Never. Hit it now. That was my watch time. That's down. Yeah, and I had videos up for a while and that hurted a lot, and with things going on, but yeah, I'm really pushing now. I am anymore. Make better, longer videos and things like that. That'll help. But yeah, if you could watch me the watch time I have, or the watch time, my playlist, I'd be very thankful. I know some of you out there are excellent guys. You do everything you can to help out everyone, but yeah, I know I ask for a lot. But yeah, if you're working in your shed or things like that and your computer's there, just have it running in the background. I might bore you sometimes, guys, but yeah, I enjoy it. There's nothing like stripping copper, is there? It's beautiful. Now, nearly finished at 2.5, I think. It's like 6 square 2 here. That's what we call 6 squares Cooker cable. That's the nice thick cable. I think I have some there. I have a lot of this cable coming too, guys. Thick copper. I have a lot of this coming. I'm starting to buy my wire too. Of an electrician. So yeah, it's worth me buying it. He's unstripped the cable. I'm giving him €2 a kilo. Unstripped cable. Now, good cable. It's good thick cable. €2. It all depends on the cable. But it has to be a nice cable for €2, you know, because I have to strip it, break it down, strip it, get it all ready to run through machines, and so he was happy with that. He said so. I've a lot of cable to pick up off him, and we'll see. I'll give different prices now for different size cables and things like that, but we'll see how that works out for me. Could be something to look at down the road. As long as you don't come with a lorry load of cable for me to buy. That's what could happen, really. Yeah, if you did an hour or two of this, you'd know you had a lot of copper. At the minute though, I haven't got that amount to be stripping like that, and I won't strip power leads because the wire is very, very light. I'd rather get just cable prices. I get so much of that kind of wire. It's very overwhelming trying to strip it all the time. Now, let's see. This 1.5. I think I've wanted 2 gone. Let's see. We'll try this. Yeah, that's the cooker one. We'll just raise this up for the cooker. Ooh, it's cutting alright. It's the cooker cable. It's a gammy of plastic. It's coming off alright now though. It's a nice wire. Nice heavy wire. So we go down a bit in that now. Split it a bit quicker. Yeah, I like this wire stripper. It does its job. On the singles, it's brilliant on the singles. Well, every cable is brilliant, but as long as you have it tuned in. Now, look at this. I should have just connected or hooked on the bench. It'll save my job, work a lot easier, but I do what I have. I can only do what I have. So I had a bench here, but I had to get rid of it because it's taking up too much room for me. This area here, I'm only using this area to break down stuff, and outside to break down all the equipment, and then I transport it to where it waits, where I have it kept, because yeah, I want it kept in a safe site, indoors in a shed, pretty secure, because I have a lot of stuff, money worth of stuff. I have like buckets and buckets of copper, buckets and buckets of brass, so I'm putting them into bins and keep them safe and keep stocking up for a year or so. I'm not going to be selling, guys, now anymore for a long while, until I have a lot of money worth. More time, see what work. Just give it a quick peek to start it off. There we go. Doesn't take much to add up, guys, quick. You know? Especially this stuff is nice stuff. Strip. Very nice stuff to strip. But it wasn't always this thickness the wire I'm stripping. So when you add up a lot of kilos of copper very fast. But if you can kind of grade your wire, this is the only way to go. Have your 1.5, your 2.5 ready to strip in 1 different times, and this size cable, have it all, strip it all together at the same time. That's what, instead of changing it. I see a lot of scrappers that just run everything at the same time. It doesn't really work because you're too much messing up and down with your blade. You can just set it once. Oh, go too fast. They'd all go flying. But yeah, you set your blade at one thing and run a bit of cable and run it for 10 minutes at a time. You know, take a chill out, because stripping copper, you take it on your fingers. Well, for me it does anyway. I do maybe half an hour of it, take a break, have a cup of tea, go at it again. You know, I couldn't sit there all day at it. And I'd wear my hands away. I have 2 of these batteries for this drill, so I've one on charge and one on charge, one running, so I'll get plenty of time out of them. So yeah, this is a quick video for you guys on stripping copper wire. It really adds up very, very fast. This bucket now is filled, so once I get me set up in the shed where I'm storing everything, I'm going to be 13 minutes, that's not bad. Once I get my setup for my wire, I've only got a little bit to take apart now, not much. I'm going to be putting these into big buckets. That's a heavy bucket, that's whole brass, guys. Full, nearly quarter left, not even quarter left of brass. Full. That's just aluminium. I just keep these buckets here, these 4 buckets. Stainless bucket too I have. So when I fill these buckets up, put them in the boot, off to my spot where I go to unload them. Come back with empty buckets, keep going again and again and again and again until I'll show you how it's going with how my scrap pile is building up. I'm just miscellaneous taking apart bits now. I've old spotlights to take apart now, some boards with aluminium, some of them are for scrapping Irish, bits and pieces, sorting out how more of these. You can't see that great with the light. These are breakers. I'll show you what come out of these breakers. These are the stuff that comes out of the breakers. 2 of these come out of the breaker. Pure brass, heavy. Like thousands of them I can get off the electrician, and he doesn't charge me for them. So I take them all for free because he said, look, it saves him going to the scrap or to the recycling centre with them. So yeah, you couldn't really give him a price on them because there's so much waste in them and stuff. So yeah, nice video, guys. For you, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.